Send Seth to Survivor Day 118 and Survivor, it's September the 11th, 2024. And September the 11th is one of those days that we all remember where we were and what we were doing. When I was a kid, I remember thinking it was funny when I heard people say things like that. My mom, just older people, when they remembered things like JFK getting shot and things like that. We were in the hospital. My wife was 5 months pregnant. She went into labor at 5 months, went way early. We went into the hospital on Monday, the 10th, and we're in the hospital, had doctors and people coming in. Everybody was worried and calling, and it was chaotic. And we made it through, and they got her calmed down, and she ended up being on bed rest for 3 months after that. But the next morning, the phone rang, and it was my mom, and she said, "Turn on the TV." And I had just woken up, jumped up, turned the TV on, and within 5 seconds, the plane hit the tower, the second tower. And I remember looking out the window, and across the street was a gas station. And there were cars lined up in both directions as far as you could see, waiting to get gas. No one knew what was going on. It was insane. I will never forget it. So then my wife was on bed rest for a few months. On November the 8th, we had our daughter, Jordan, our oldest daughter, our first daughter. And everything went great. Great kid, great baby, terrible baby, but turned out to be a great kid, great person. But we watched Survivor that night in the hospital. It was the Africa season. I rewatched that tonight. I looked it up to see which one it was. And I watched that. It was called The Twist, and it's where they just took three people in flip-flop tribes, and with Lex and with Ethan, and it was the 20 goat challenge. They had to corral 20 goats. I remember that episode that night she was born, and I went back and rewatched it tonight. It's funny how everything's connected. Everything everything comes full circle. So nothing funny, nothing goofy tonight. September the 11th. It's a day that we all remember well. So and for me, for more than one reason. So Survivor 119 will be tomorrow. I'll see you then.